While the animation of Across the Spider-Verse has justifiably been getting a ton of praise, low-key the voice acting in the film is also outstanding and deserves more attention.
That's my little man.
The whole cast gives great performances, showcasing fantastic chemistry in their voice work.
Peter! Mario! You have a baby?
The multiverse-jumping film asks them to sell ridiculous lines.
He's like a ninja vampire Spider-Man, but a good guy.
As well as more grounded emotional moments.
We're the same. In the important ways, you know?
The stellar celebrity voice work of Spider-Verse is even more impressive when compared with the other hugely popular animated movie that came out this year.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
Even before anyone had heard Chris Pratt's mediocre Mario voice, people were upset with the casting, and it sparked a renewed plea to stop hiring celebrity actors in animated movies. But while some celebrity voice acting is bad, it's undeniable that other celebrities have actually given us amazing voiceover performances, like Robin Williams, Jack Black, or Amy Poehler. And even Chris Pratt himself gave a pretty good performance as Emmett in the Lego Movie. So let's take a look at what exactly makes some celebrity voice acting bad, what makes a celebrity voice acting performance good, and what makes voice actors so special. Bad celebrity voice acting has been an issue for the past 25 years. Here are a couple examples to help illustrate how bad celebrity voice acting can be and why it's such an issue. There's Matt Damon's flat performance in Spirit.
So I grew from colt to stallion, racing with the eagle, soaring with the wind.
A number of the Studio Ghibli dubs where the tone is totally off.
In fact, I should be thanking you, really. You see, I was caught in that battle.
And Beyoncé's emotionless acting in the Lion King remake.
If you've been alive all this time, why haven't you come home?
What's ironic about the origin of bad celebrity voice acting is that casting mega famous celebrities in animation only became popular after Robin Williams' great performance as the genie in Disney's 1992 Aladdin.
Aladdin!
Williams' performance was amazing, and Aladdin made a ton of money. Producers for other animated movies quickly caught on, and along with an overall increase in the number of animated movies being made, because of the new capabilities of computer animation, all of a sudden, celebrities began to headline a ton of animated movies.
Brad Pitt, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oy vey.
Oy vey!
In fact, just 3 years after Aladdin, a new movie studio called Pixar released a little movie called Toy Story, which starred Academy Award-winning actor Tom Hanks as the voice of the lead character.
Look, we're all very impressed with Andy's new toy.
Now, while Tom Hanks was a fantastic Woody, another film released in 1995, Disney's Pocahontas, is an example of the other side of celebrity voice acting, as it features a very uninspired Mel Gibson as the voice of Captain John Smith.
Hello, John Smith.
Pocahontas, that tree is talking to me.
This is far cry from Robin Williams' work as the genie just 3 years previous. Now, like Robin Williams, Mel Gibson is a talented actor. But part of the reason Robin Williams is so good as the genie is because even though he hadn't been cast yet, the film's directors wrote the part with Robin Williams' manic energy in mind.
Fairly early on, I think we had the idea of using Robin Williams as the genie.
We took a comedy album of Robin's, took a little stretch of comedy off the album as a sales pitch, really.
But first, before we do the play, I'd like to talk about the very serious subject of schizophrenia. No, he doesn't. Shut up, let him talk!
With Pocahontas, Mel Gibson was just slapped into the role because he was a famous actor. John Smith is the most basic white guy that could have been played by anyone. Now, to be fair, most voice acting parts weren't written for particular celebrities, like it was in the case of the genie. But a part doesn't need to be written with a specific actor in mind to be a good performance. What makes a good celebrity voice acting role is, 1. Is there intention behind the casting? Does the actor have a unique delivery and or quality of voice that fits the character?
The great thing about Robin, aside from his improv, was that he could really come up with sincere emotion, and I think it was important in this character, as with all the characters, to really get the audience invested in his plight.
Thanks, Genie.
Oh, Al.
And then the second part is, does the actor actually deliver a good performance? So with Robin Williams' Genie, it's both of these things. A considered casting choice and perfect delivery by Williams. Same with Hailee Steinfeld in Spider-Verse. But with Mel Gibson's John Smith, it's neither. And the same with Pratt's Mario. But Pratt's Emmett was both. Now sometimes the casting isn't the problem, like with Scarlett Johansson as Kaa in the live-action Jungle Book movie. Seems like a decent fit. Johansson is like an alright casting for a manipulative and seductive snake character.
Just you and me, sweet thing.
but it just really does not click at all in the execution. With the Mario movie, people were upset because there's already a voice actor for Mario, Charles Martinet, who has done the iconic voice for decades.
It's-a me, Mario, woohoo!
But they didn't use him for the movie because he isn't a famous name. Pratt was clearly only chosen so that his name recognition could help market the movie.
I also wanted to reveal our key cast members, Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool.
However, I also don't think that people would have been as upset as they were with Pratt if Pratt had delivered a better performance.
Here we come!
Here we go!
Like, no one is upset with Ben Schwartz as Sonic, because it's a solid performance.
Let the play Sonic! Let the pitcher's mound also Sonic!
And also because the voice acting from the video games has been all over the place.
Just ignore him. Is everyone here all right?
Pratt as Mario is like not a terrible performance, but especially when the original and beloved voice actor is available to play the role, it's, again, clearly just for marketing. And other countries had Mario voice performances that were way better than Pratt's. Obviously, Italy had a good Mario.
Regno dei funghi, arriviamo!
But even French Mario, which seems like it would be terrible, sounds really solid.
Royaume champignon, nous voilà!
Want to know why French Mario sounds good? He's an actual voice actor. Other celebrity voice acting gigs that are particularly egregious are when the celebrity isn't the strongest of actor to begin with. For example, something like Taylor Swift's performance in The Lorax.
Seriously? How cool is your grandma?
And also there are actually songs in this movie, but she doesn't sing in any of them. Or when they get super famous people for just a small role so that they can throw another super famous name in the trailer, like LeBron James in the 2018 movie Smallfoot.
Questions lead to knowledge.
And knowledge is power.
But honestly, I don't blame the actors at all for taking these roles and the paycheck that comes with it, as long as they try at them. It's an issue with the movie studios casting the celebrities because they think it'll make the movie more profitable. Now, as much as there is to complain about how celebrity voice acting can be bad, there are also a lot of really amazing voice acting performances from celebrities. Obviously, Across the Spider-Verse is the most recent film that had great celebrity performances from top to bottom. But there's been plenty of iconic celebrity voice performances over the years. Eddie Murphy and Mike Myers kill it as Donkey and Shrek, Tom Hanks as Woody, John Goodman and Billy Crystal in Monsters, Inc., Mark Hamill as the Joker.
I really have to congratulate myself on this one.
The list of celebrities that give amazing and iconic voice acting roles goes on and on. And while Pratt isn't a good Mario, Jack Black actually makes for a great Bowser.
Do you yield? I do not.
There also should be a distinction when discussing celebrity voice acting. It's not all celebrity voice actors that are the issue. Spider-Verse does a great job casting non-A-list actors who give fantastic performances.
It's a hell of a freaking light show. You're gonna love this.
For example, technically a celebrity, Jason Schwartzman, gives a subtly outstanding performance as the Spot in Across the Spider-Verse, and strikes a perfect balance of menacing and feeble as his character arc progresses.
First of all, I'm not even robbing you. I mean, this ATM machine doesn't even belong to you, right? This belongs to the bank. They're the real criminals.
You're the real criminal. You're robbing me.
Spider-Verse's cast is full of lesser-known celebrities like Schwartzman, along with a couple really big names like Oscar Isaac, but who, above all, were cast because they're simply right for the part, not because of their celebrity status. Honestly, also, Disney and Pixar, who have been the leaders in animated movies, have done a pretty great job in the past 15 years, prioritizing the quality of actors' voices over how famous they are. Obviously, they supplement these casts with famous celebrity voice actors, but when they do hire celebrities for voice acting, they're almost always cast for the qualities of their voice and the performances that they can give, not just because they're famous. For example, Amy Poehler as Joy, Craig T. Nelson as Mr. Incredible, basically everyone besides Chris Evans.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Who are you talking to?
No one.
Another subcategory of celebrity voice acting that generally works well is casting actors with distinctive voices.
My name is Peter Porker.
These are actors that you want for their tonal quality that it's hard to replicate. For example, Gilbert Gottfried as Iago in Aladdin. Or Danny DeVito as Phil in Hercules.
Read me a book, would you, Dada?
Or James Earl Jones for The Lion King.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Again, Disney and Pixar have used this type of celebrity voice acting really intelligently. Like, for Inside Out, Phyllis Smith of Office fame isn't a voice actor, but they were cast because their voice fits the role perfectly, and then they also happen to give a great performance.
Crying helps me slow down and obsess over the weight of life's problems.
So some celebrities are bad at voice acting and some are good. But what about real voice actors? What makes their voice acting performances different? Part of it is that voice actors just have way more practice doing voice work. And while celebrity actors sometimes reach the high bar that voice actors set, celebrities are much more likely to give a dud of a performance. When people think of voice actors, they think of someone being able to perform a lot of different voices. A la Mel Blanc, the original voice of the Looney Tunes.
Where do you get that duck season stuff? Says so right over there on that sign. You're so smart.
But that's not often a requirement for most animated movies where someone will be voicing one character. What professional voice actors bring is a certain subtlety to their vocal performances. For example, listen to how famous voice actor Tara Strong describes the process for how she created the voice of Raven for Teen Titans.
Initially, I just thought maybe she'd be cool and down here and dark. I just had this idea that since she is part, devil, that maybe there'd be some kind of odd texture to her voice. And I just started reading her with this, unusual rasp that sort of rotates, as opposed to a boy rasp where, if I'm doing a little boy, he's got a rasp here. She's got like a rolling rasp that's kind of strange and eerie, and that's what booked the part.
It's a portal into my mind, not a toy!
What's sad is that there really haven't been that many true voice actors in big roles in movies. They usually are contained to television due to celebrities' monopoly on voice acting in films. I really couldn't find that many instances of voice actors playing big roles in movies. The only two that really stood out were Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime.
My name is Optimus Prime.
Who also played the character in the TV show previous to the movies.
Megatron must be stopped.
And Tim Cummings for the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Pooh? Christopher Robin.
Who also does the character's television voice work.
Yes, Piglet, go and bring some honey.
Here's what legendary voice actor Billy West had to say about celebrity voice acting back in 2005. Robin Williams understands sonic performance. He understands what it's like to change your voice up. But what they do now doesn't make sense. Spend zillions on visuals and then have this totally f***ing flatlining voice track. Hey, I'm Will Smith, I'm a clam. I'm Will Smith, I'm a kangaroo. All you bring to the performance is your own ego. They're just being themselves. I'm thinking to myself, why would they pay 4 stars over $20 million apiece to do voices in a movie? I mean, they'd save a fortune if they used voice people, and the magic would be back in those characters. It's, we can use those stars on their bankable star power to promote the cartoon and do Access Hollywood interviews. It's like they treat us like we're not actors. Stardom is the only thing that means anything. We still audition for them if they call us, but we know it's a joke. I think in an ideal world, Hollywood would treat voice actors similar to how Japan does, where many of the most prominent voice actors only do voice acting. And they actually achieve national celebrity status purely for their amazing talents as voice actors.
Arigato.
Obviously, anime is the larger part of mainstream culture there, but it's still a system that would certainly work in the US and is a model to look at. Unfortunately, the thing is that movies with mediocre or bad celebrity voice actors keep making money. And boy, do they make a lot of money. Animated films that are geared towards younger audiences are one of the more reliable moneymakers in Hollywood. Like that movie Smallfoot that got LeBron for a small role, it made $214 million on a budget of $80 million. And that's nothing compared to the $1 billion that the Mario movie just made. Unfortunately, because these movies keep making so much money, celebrity voice acting in some form is probably here to stay. Case in point, Pratt was just cast as Garfield for an upcoming movie. However, Across the Spider-Verse gives me hope that big-budget animated films can thoughtfully cast celebrities in voice roles. Hopefully the cultural pushback to celebrity voice acting will lead to some changes in the industry and actual voice actors having a fair shot at landing roles. It's either that or hoping that Jack Black voices every animated character from now on.
Rad.
I'm currently a small channel, so if you enjoyed this video, subscribing to my channel really does help me out. Let me know in the comments what celebrity voice actor I should have talked about in the video. Thanks for watching, see you next time.